time. Alright, so today we had a customer come in with his Peterbilt when there was no turn signals. Tom's going to briefly describe exactly what we went through to figure this out.
Alright, so on this one, we ended up starting with verifying the complaint. We climbed in the cab, hit the turn signal switch. We had no turn signals, obviously. So, first thing I want to do is figure out where the power is coming from. So, find the easiest path or the easiest source of power that leads up to the switch and all the components. Make it easy at first so you can break into the circuit and just verify if you have power. So at this point, I came over here to my wiring diagram. And I came up here to my turn signal switch. On a previous diagram we'd looked up, it shows us the wiring keys for what each wire number means. And component voltage is fed through A39, if the little deal would go away. So A39 is right here. So I ended up following A39 from here all the way down, and I ended up coming up to my flasher relay. Now, the only other wire coming out of the flasher is 39. So I follow 39 up, and it comes and it brings me to my fuse panel. So it says turn signal fuse right here. It makes it pretty obvious and helpful for me. So I look at that fuse and I count down 1, 2, 3, 4, and I test it on the inside of the truck with a panel that looks exactly like this diagram. Fourth one down, found I had absolutely no voltage. Go ahead and pull the fuse out, and well, only one side came out when I pulled it, so obviously we're broken and busted. Now at the same time, this was a 30 amp fuse. Somebody stuck in a 30 amp fuse for a 20 amp fuse that was required. So somewhere along the lines they've had some issues in the past. That being said, we're going to go over here to the truck and show you what I tested and how I did it. Like I said, first deal, as I came in here, I verified we didn't have turn signals. Before we didn't have turn signals, and that was with a key on test, and you would flip it like such. Now, as of right now, I do have turn signals. Sorry for the annoying beep. Okay, at that, I came in here, right here, on the side of these wires. You can barely see some of the numbers. They're real small, faint black ones right in there. So I find my power wire, disconnect this bad boy, set my ohms meter to volts, and I know my battery about 20 minutes ago was at like 12.3, 12.4 source voltage. I'm not going to go through the steps on how to test it, but you test at the battery for your source voltage. That's what I'm looking for up here. At that, I'm going to turn my key on, grab me a good ground. You're going to hear that beep. There's nothing I can do about it until I start the truck and get air. I come over here to my power wire. Woo. I got 11.76 volts right here going into my switch. That is not what I had before, so had a definite significant improvement. On that, I'm going to come up here. Now that I have that voltage, I'm going to test the component. And if you look, I have turn signals. And flashers. And that there solved our problem. On that, there are a few more tests we could do to verify other components. Long story short, there's a voltage drop of about 0.4 volts, but take into consideration 1/10 of a volt per connection, and I've got 3 different components in line before my switch, according to my wiring diagram. So that being said, that pretty much explains my voltage drop. You can go through and you can test them, or just use common sense. I got 3 to 4 connections, and 3 to 4/10 off of the battery source voltage equals exactly what I just got. So at that, thank you for watching Mike and Tom's Garage. Next time you need help diagnosing something, maybe we'll figure it out.